Ah! I just got jump scared by the new best thing. I actually just got jump scared by the new best thing. Oh my. It lagged and I just got jump scared by the new best thing because I thought I'd done the click. Anyway. Forest Temple 83. If you ask me, that's a new best. That is indeed a new best. Very happy to say that is a new best. I have to be honest. I'm just changing the stream title, by the way. I have to be honest. I did kind of completely think that I would fluke it from 44%, but you know what? I'll be happy with 83% as my new best. But I was kind of hoping I would fluke it from 44, but you know what? Not all flukes happen. Getting 83% as a fluke from 44% kind of shows just, like, not how unbalanced it is, but yes, how unbalanced this level is. Like, the first, even just 30%. Oh my, it's so much harder than every, like, other part of the level, and that's why I was able to get 83% as a fluke from 44%. And yes, I was hoping I might fluke it to 100, but sadly, not all things can go your way. But at least I've somehow, and I genuinely don't know how, because like the first 30% of this level is by far the hardest part, I have somehow managed to get consistent with it. But I'm not complaining. Yes! What? 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 No, like, actually, what? I'm actually speechless. That might have been, like, the best that might have been the most consistent I've ever been with a level in my entire life, and I'm just saving my game quickly before, like, my game crashes because no geode safe mode, whatever. Please don't say saving my game crashes my game. Oh my, I actually thought it was about to crash my game for a second. No, like, actually, what just happened? I can move on to insane demons, let's go! Oh. There we go. So, attempt check. So, I will probably have more attempts from a start position, and the reason for that is because RobTop updated the game, and the update was amazing. But Geode is still down, which is why my game looks really weird, because Geode is down. That's why, like, my wave trail was, like, looking weird and things. Geode was down, and is down. So probably most of my attempts will be from 0, because I had to do it Aeon Air style, like, just in practice mode. I will favourite this level. 1,167. And 1,242, so I was actually wrong. But overall, basically 2,400 attempts. Now let's talk about the level. First of all, I would like to say Forest Temple is by Michigan, and I would just like to say rest in peace, Michigan. Michigan is an amazing creator in every way, and even now, like, Michigan, you know, Michigan passed away 8 years ago, and Michigan's influence over the game still has an effect to this day because of how just, like, influential over Geometry Dash Michigan was. So, rest in peace, Michigan. And Michigan dropped a gem of a level, let's be honest. Like, no matter whether this style of gameplay suits you or not, which, I have to be honest, Forest Temple, if you're skilled at timings, UFO, and ship, Forest Temple is the level for you. It's an amazing level. Like, you would give it a 10 out of 10 if that is what it, like, if that's what you're good at. Sadly, like, those are like the opposite of my skill sets. And even though they are the opposite of my skill sets, I still had so much fun playing and learning this level. I have to admit, I had a lot more fun learning this level than actually playing it from zero. And the reason for that is, very simply, the first 30% is by far the hardest part of the level, and is like close to being insane demon difficulty. But after 30%, and especially from like 50% onwards, the level is kind of just like, not free, but just really easy, and like easy hard demon difficulty. So that's why it was more fun to play from a start position when Geode was up, because, you know, the pre-drop does kind of drag on. And if you're bad at timings like I was, the pre-drop is quite boring and is quite hard to play, but I did luckily manage to get it consistent. So by the end of by the end of my time playing, I was so consistent with the level, and I managed to. Oh yeah, no, I don't have Geode, so it doesn't show my progresses, and I don't have Death Tracker. Woo. But I'm sorry if I don't really know what to say. I have just beaten Forest Temple, and I don't really know what to say. I still can't believe it, but for some reason, like, my first instinct when I beat a level is to talk about the level. Like, I don't know if that's normal or not. Anyway, sorry if this is quite long, but the pre-drop does drag on a bit until you get it consistent, and it's the pre-drop's also a bit weird. Like, there are lots of buffers and just weird things that are quite hard to learn, and also the UFO gameplay in the level has some, like, you have to learn the click patterns, and they're very specific, but once you get the click patterns of every part of the level and consistent, the level is so fun. And today was like probably my best day with consistency that I've ever had with any level, because I managed to fluke from 44% to 83%, and then like only 20 attempts later get 100%, which is great. And I don't really have much else to say. The other thing I would like to say is that how I said like the first 50% and the first 30% especially is by far the hardest part. The ship part, where like it's on screen right now, the ship part, this ship part here looks so hard, but actually isn't that hard. But like, and I find this so funny. The wave part right after, this wave part here, looks really easy, but the hitboxes are actually a lot closer together than you'd think, so it's actually really hard, and especially as I didn't have my like proper wave trail, it was kind of annoying. But yeah, I sort of just got insanely consistent. I'm pretty sure, I don't have my Death Tracker to check, but I'm like 90% sure I only had 2 attempts past 44%. No, I definitely had only two attempts past 44%, which kind of shows what I mean when I say that the first 50% and 30% especially of this level are the hardest parts. But like, even though this level is for specific skill sets, I still, even though those skill sets are the opposite of mine, I still found this level so fun. And yeah, I mean, it's like so fun, and it's such a good level. I'm not a big fan of the song. It is a bit boring, but like the song fits the level so well. And also the deco, I mean, it's like, you know, this is it's okay, never mind, my geode's not working. This is an old level. It's made 9 years ago. Like, I don't know what, but yeah, this level was made 9 years ago, and the deco still holds up really well today. But yeah, anyway, I had a really good time with it, even though this level is not for my skill set, and now finally I can move on to Insane Demons, and I think that's everything I have to say. So if I missed anything, it'll be in the description of this video if I missed anything.